Action. Hey, bestie. It's 3 in the morning. Me making extensions work for me. I don't want to be walking around wearing extensions that don't have clean ends. Is this like the most expensive hair on the planet? No. Is it the best hair on the planet? No. Did I spend 2 days making these extensions? Yes, I did. They will work because this is fine. This is fine. I don't know how it looks from the back. I don't care how it looks from the back. Pull it up, pull it up. Push it up, pull it up. Is this as relaxing for you as it is for me? Oh my god, it just feels so good. I love it. I love it so much. My dry ass, blonde, processed ass hair just like barely holding onto my fucking head. See, like, this gives what it needs to fucking give, which is long and blonde. And in my humble opinion, people who didn't know about extensions would think, right? Comment below how clockable these extensions are. How does it look from the back? Seamless and phenomenal? Yeah, I thought so. But it doesn't matter what it looks like from the back because no one sees the back of you. Hey, bestie. Right. Can we talk about boys? I was just hanging out with a boy I've hung out with a couple times now. And I don't know. He seems like a really nice friend, and I hope he feels the same way, to be honest. I mean, I'm like known for being like, yeah, I think we should just be friends. And then fucking them immediately after. Like, do not get me wrong. No stranger to that whatsoever. That's how it fucking went down with my last romantic interest, to be completely honest. I counted his ass off after the first couple of dates. I was like, yeah, this isn't gonna work. Cause I knew it wasn't gonna work. Did I stutter? And that, at the bare minimum, is what I am doing with this guy. I don't know if I wanna fuck him. But I don't know. I don't know how interested he is in fucking me. Like, is he like down to have another friend? It sounds like he has a lot of friends. You know what I mean? I know at the bare minimum he is sexually satisfied because he just told me about how he just ate gummy worms out of some bitch's asshole. Literally, baby, this is my life. He literally texts me, "What are you doing?" I say, "Nothing. What are you doing?" He says, "I'm going to go eat candy out of this beautiful bottom's asshole." And I say, "That sounds really fun. Have fun, King." And tonight, that was a couple days ago. Tonight he told me about it. And it went down just how you thought. Gummy bears, assorted candy of that type, no chocolate for obvious reasons, and whipped cream. And I was like, "Oh, like that Chris Evans movie." And he was like, "Yeah." And then he showed me a picture. Oh my god, guys. He shows me a picture of this like slim, thick, this juicy ass, like on this like trim swimmer's body, massive ass. Like, I was like, damn, he is beautiful. I ain't even seen his face, girl, because what am I looking at right now? I'm looking at a picture of this man taken from behind. He's in like the gorilla position, you know, like fists and knees. And he just has like a bunch of Twizzlers just stuffed in his asshole. And I'm looking at it like, yum, yum, yum. Delicioso, bitch. Oh, good for her. And he's like, yeah, the last time we hooked up, like this wasn't like our first time or anything. And the last time we hooked up, his ass was just like so deliciously prepared. And I'm like, yeah, well, I would hope so. You agreed to eat gummy bears out of his ass. The story isn't even anywhere near over yet. Oh my god. And I'm 100% okay with this. And what does that tell you about me? And about the boys that I'm involved with? Because this is just another date. This is just another date conversation. I don't think it was a date. He did smoke me out, but we didn't I didn't suck his dick, so I guess it wasn't a date. I'm kidding. I don't suck dick on every date, you guys. I'm getting sidetracked. What was I talking about? The like funny part of this, like he continues on to say, yeah, and so I was like, well, did you then fuck him like after you ate the gummy bears out of his asshole, which you just said was great? He's like, oh no, duh. And I'm like, okay, yeah, word. And so he's like, but as I was fucking him, he was like really uncomfortable. And I was like, yeah, I imagine. And he looks at me. He says, I'm sorry, I have to stop. I think some candy is still up there. And so this man, so the bottom goes to the bathroom, tries to shit. Nothing comes out. I've been there. He leaves the restroom, I guess decides he's good. They get back to fucking. And the bottom is like, oh, I'm sorry. Like, there's candy still in there. I can feel it. And so the guy that I'm on a date with currently gets in there and fishes out 2 tiny, teeny gummy bears. Because they were inside him for so long, they started to dissolve. And how he described it, he was like, it was kind of cute pulling these little tiny like gummy bears just out of him. That was one of the first things we talked about, yeah. I won't go into the other things because he told me about his trauma tonight. We got to that point in the relationship. I guess I'll touch on it, but I won't go into any specifics for like, I don't know, if he sees this, which I don't think he will. I don't think he even knows how to spell I don't think he knows my last name, and I would like to keep it that way. Now, he could know my last name, and I would show him this shit, but I'm not going to see him for a while, I know. I haven't seen him, like, in probably a week, which is, like, fine. I, like, didn't really see anyone this week, and we've been texting, like, damn near every day, because we've been trying to hang out, like, all weekend. And today it just finally worked. So, I head over there. The first thing, I'm like, hey, tell me about, like, you know, like, that beautiful bottom. He tells me the story. And then the rest of the date, he tells me about, like, his screenplay that he's working on. I'm like, cute. Yeah, what's it about? I won't tell you what it's about, because he probably would actually be pissed. Like, actually mad if I talked about his fucking screenplay. And as a creative, I respect that. But it's on some triggering topics. And so I'm like, okay, what kind of, like, inspired that? Is it, like, a true story? Is it based on real events? Or, like, what was the inspiration? And so he goes on this, just telling me about the fucking shit this guy has been through. He's 29. And he just, like, you know, telling me about the, like, life he has led and the things that led to this just daunting, think 13 reasons why, that type of shit. And so I'm like, all right, Hannah Baker, like, what's going on? And he just tells me about how abusive his dad. Oh, it hurts so bad. All right, I hacked into it a little more off camera. I'm sorry, but I'm satisfied with this. And if I was really dedicated, I would hack all that off. But my friend in high school who dated my best friend in high school, who then turned him against all of us, I don't know. Her name was Crystal. Hi, Crystal. She told me the wise lesson: don't cut your natural hair to blend in with your extensions, because then it will look stupid when you take your extensions out. Remember the important stuff. Nothing I learned in human phys, but, like, I remember what Crystal told me about extensions. I loved talking to girls about their extensions. Like, come on, these look good, guys. I ate this. I'm very pleased. I made extensions work for me. Like, what more could I want, you know? But the thing is, like, will it look good just, like, out and about under all circumstances? And honestly, no. Because I don't think extensions are, like, work like that in general. Even the best of them, I think, look like shit when you don't just, like, get yourself together. You know what I mean? But, like, come on. Pay no attention to the clips in the back of my head. Me ignoring Crystal's advice. I need a haircut anyway. And my bangs are in my face all the time. And I am the bitch to manically cut her bangs at 3:45 in the morning on fucking Easter Monday. It's what Jesus wants for me. And now we'll see how this looks when I take my fucking extensions out. I know it'll look fine because I have a lot of fucking hair, so there's enough to be spared, you know? I love that I'm the type of bitch to just cut her bangs. Let's just put more fucking grease in it. Let's just put more oil. Oh, baby, just put more oil in her. And something I hate about wearing clips, I don't know, is how it like pulls. That you can't like run your fingers through your hair. You have to just kind of like, I don't know, not. This is way too much footage, girl. You need to stop. Okay, but this is the final look. This is the finished product. This is how I'm gonna wear them. Just back slicked. Living my PC mullet fantasy. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one, bestie. Bye.